Hello guys, so I'm with Hassa today.
Hi.
She's a makeup artist and I don't know anything about makeup, so I thought I'd bring in somebody who's an expert. Disclaimer, there is construction work next to us. Hopefully they'll stop for lunch or something. I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna do
a makeup look using fully vegan and cruelty-free makeup. Something very light, something for the on-the-go girl, and with like a twist of a bit color. Something fun, okay?
I'm a little bit nervous.
Why?
Last time I put on makeup was at least a year ago. My sister-in-law, like she played with my face. But like if it, like me myself putting makeup, maybe like a year, like 3 years or something.
Oh.
Like kidding, regularly.
Okay, ever like.
Yeah, like even weddings.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Like, if I have somebody who wants to like volunteer and put my makeup on for fun, I do. But yeah.
Okay, first I'll be using, it's a sample, so this is not the actual size. It's the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm using a primer because when you're putting on makeup, especially at the beginning of the day, and you're moving around and having a lot of things to do, you need to put a primer. And also it helps with not being shiny. Depends on the primer, but this primer is anti-shine. I usually don't like to use primers if it's something fast, or I know if it's at night, or I know that I'm not gonna keep it on for a long time. Now I'm gonna be using this Conceal and Define from Makeup Revolution in the shade C10.5 actually. So it's your color. Yeah. I don't like to put concealer all over the face, especially because I'm not using foundation. Now we blend. Because I put a small amount on the face, did not go overboard, it's gonna be easier to blend. And even if it's like a tad lighter, it's fine. We can fix that later on with bronzer. Sometimes I usually notice that concealers, not only concealers, face products usually go gray on the forehead because we always have, our foreheads are always darker than the rest of the face. So it's either you use two colors or just use one color and fix it. Because this is the darkest color I have right now, I'll have to fix it with a bronzer, something like that. It's a lightweight concealer. That's what I always look for. I'm trying to cover everything up because it's a very light, glowy look. So sometimes you need imperfections to show. So when everything's concealed, and it loses the natural look. You don't want to like just cover a face and get just a canvas. Okay, so now I'm gonna be using the Uoma Beauty Double Take Sculpt and Strobe in the color Honey Honey, and I like it because it's black owned, so their contours are actually dark enough and we can use them. So this is not actually a contour fully, it's kind of bronzy. That's what I like it, because I don't like the gray contour look. Just a tiny bit here and here. Always make sure to blend up, because when it goes down, you're defeating the purpose of basically sculpting or contouring the face. I don't like a harsh contour, I just like to warm up the skin, but still you don't want it to go down because it's gonna drag your face down. This side, you go like this. I like to put a little bit here, just so it defines the chin. I don't like to contour the nose.
Yeah, me neither when I used to put makeup on.
It just looks stupid. I just like to put some light here so it just looks cohesive. The only area where you need to blend down is the jaw area. Other than that, just go up. Now I'll be using the Glossier wowder It's a translucent loose powder, but it has a hint of color. Just take a little bit, look up. Just a tiny bit, don't bake, don't do anything, don't go overboard, especially that your skin is kind of dry,
Yeah,
so you don't need that much. I'll be using these Nudies from nudestix actually. It's deep maple. It's kind of dark, but I like it because it gives the effect of bronzy skin, but at the same time it gives the glow of a blush, basically. The only thing with this product, you really need to work fast because it's a bit on the drier side. It's good that it's dry because it's gonna set and not move, but you need to work really fast with this blush. Like an easier way, you can just do this and like this, and it's easier to blend and you have more control with it. And I'm kind of crazy with blush. I like to go overboard. I like to put a little bit on the bridge of the nose just to give it like a sun-kissed look. Same stick from Uoma Beauty, but I'll just be using the highlight. This highlight is a bit out there. I like to put a tiny bit here and a tiny bit here. And I do that because you just want to make the nose more prominent, and this gives the illusion of like a lifted nose, and this, it just lifts it, so from the front it just looks more put together. Finally, I'll put here. Now I'll be using this palette from ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Norvina collection. It's a new one and it's very colorful. Also, if you're vegan and you're looking for vegan products, just always go for Anastasia Beverly Hills because all of their products are vegan. So, eyeshadows. Yeah, their eyeshadows are always vegan, and good thing they're one of the brands that write it down.
Oh, nice.
Not all brands do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to check the website. Anastasia does it. So for today, we're gonna go with, let's go with orange. And even the brush I'm using, it's from Sigma, and Sigma is synthetic brushes, not real hair, and it works just as good.
They actually stopped the construction.
Yeah, thankfully. All over the lid, tapping first and then blending. Just winging it a slight bit, not a lot. When you go, like, when you find the eyeshadow going like a bit down, just get your finger and clean it. That should be enough. I find that orange looks really good with darker skin tones and people with tanned undertones. I'll just tap a bit of shimmer here. It has an orangey undertone, and I'll make sure I blend the edges because I don't want it to be a put together lip. Om's brows are already full, so I'll just use clear one. I like to brush the brows up. I'm using the Better Than Love from Too Faced. It's on the thicker side, but you can control it. So, because I'm doing something very natural, I don't want to put anything like from underneath, because that takes the look from effortless, easy to put together and like fully done. So I'm gonna avoid the under eye area. I'll be using this Generation G from Glossier in the color Cake. I like it because it's nude. It's marketed as a matte balm lipstick, so it gives you the best of both worlds. Coat of gloss, and there you go. It's just an easy, simple look that anyone can do, and it's vegan and cruelty-free, so it's possible. A lot of brands are vegan, a lot of brands are cruelty-free and cheap. For instance, the Essence one is very cheap, and I think most of their line is vegan. That's what I found out online. I did not know that because it's very cheap, and I was like, cheap chemicals.
Convenient.
Yeah,
Testing on
but
animals.
it's not. They don't test on animals. They don't a lot of their products, especially their mascaras, and people love their mascaras, and they're vegan. Makeup Revolution also, it's a cheaper brand, and they do a lot of dupes for every single brand you can think of. This is their thing. Their thing is like duping products, and a lot of their products are vegan. And especially today I was reading a list of like what's vegan in their line, and most of their popular products are vegan.
Nice. I heard something about like Kylie's
line is vegan, but not fully. Especially the red lipsticks, because the
wax.
No, I think it's called carmine or something. It's something they get from bugs. There's a bug that they crush and it gets this red color. And
you put that on your lips.
I'm sorry. That's the truth. And I'm really sorry I like ruined red lipstick for you, but yeah, it's from bugs. This is how they get like the reddest pigment. It's a bug. You can find everything vegan and cruelty-free, and there's no need to buy, especially cruelty-free.
Yeah.
Just avoid that. I'm guilty sometimes, but I try my best.
It looks so nice. Well, like I've never liked
glad.
my makeup this much.
I don't like to do a lot of makeup, and I don't like to change the features, because people are usually reaction is always like, whoa.
Yeah, she looks like someone, yeah.
That's not me. Especially because you don't see the process happening. You're not doing it to yourself. So basically you just see it like from A to completely to Z, and like what happened.
That's why like for the longest time I hated somebody like professionals doing my makeup, because like
I always get that, oh my god, every time I get my makeup professionally I hate it, and it's like, okay, just relax, I'll do it. If you don't like it, I'll wipe it off. Alhamdulillah, thankfully, like they always love it, so that's a good thing.
She does a lot of like these kind of looks on her Instagram, IGTV and Instagram page. And like I don't put makeup on, but I enjoy watching them for some reason.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like,
I like to do it simple and easy, because I'm a person that watches makeup as well, and I get bored when I watch videos that are like too long, or like they're just doing a lot, and I'm like, why? Just why? If someone wants to put that amount of makeup, they're most probably gonna hire a makeup artist. So just let us do something for like the everyday girl, because that's the thing that I get requested to do all the time.
Like I remember when I was in college, I used to put makeup on. Like you think it's easy, but
it's not.
It doesn't, like your concealer creases and
everything, and like you're constantly checking on it, and it's a mix of both good products and like knowing how to apply makeup. Yeah. People see those videos where people are doing full glam, so they're applying like a lot of concealer, so when they're going to school they're applying just as much, but it does not work. It's too much. The sun, and with like going around classes and doing work or whatever, it's gonna crease, it's gonna move. So I just want to give you what you actually want and what you actually are asking for.
Look, don't look. What do you think?
I don't remember the last time I saw you with makeup.
I know.
So it looks cool. I like eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow?
Yeah.
Well, we use all vegan stuff. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Bye.
It's no fun saying that it's over to someone who...
So if I would have just done this instead. Oh wow. I feel like a tiger. Notice that. No, bad.
Ow!
Bad.
I'm gonna start seeing spots.
Over to someone who I need as bad as I need you. But I know within my soul and in my mind that it's got to be. You see, because your heart and your time is not all mine, and I've got to face it right now.